Hi guys, Ashantin here. I am out near the Iron Titan and behind me is the magnificent castle that Dog is building. It even has flying buttresses. Now Dog was saying that he did not have any lilac or peonies and he wants to make a dye farm. So I decided to deliver some peonies and some lilac to him. I'm not sure it adds to the sort of stature of the castle, but it sure as hell looks pretty. Dog has found an answer to the lights, so I'm just going to run across and show you. This is truly magnificent, this castle. I won't show you the inside, but look at these beautiful flying buttresses. Quite stunning, quite stunning. I'm not exactly sure what is up there. That is Dog's mob farm. It's a hostile mob farm. X marks the spot. I'm not sure what the purple thing is. I'm hoping Dog might come on and explain at some point. We're out in a mesa biome here, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I have to say, grey castles can look unbelievably boring, but when you put them in this beautiful red sand, you know, against a mesa background, they look quite fabulous. And as usual, Dog is working magic over there. I don't understand half of what's up there. I'm coming round past the home that Dog built for Mike, which is a wonderful beer barrel. That'll serve you right, Mime J, for drinking too much when you're making videos. And then over here, running past the iron tree, I want to show you the solution that Dog came up with on the lights. If you remember last time I was having a lot of trouble with my lights. Wow, come on, render in guys, that's it. And Dog has slightly altered the colours. Come on, render. Going too fast for my machine. There we are. Are we all there yet? Okay guys. Alright. And he has altered the colour so that the colour of these lights matches the hacienda perfectly. And he has put them, I think, a little bit higher. I was using pumpkins. He, of course, has used redstone lamps with daylight sensors. And they look so fantastic. He said he would leave the suspension up to me, but frankly, guys, I don't want to clutter up these beautiful hanging lights. I think they look like either Chinese balloons or jellyfish in the sky, but I really don't want to clutter them up with supports and stuff, so I'm just going to leave them like this. Isn't this pretty? You come along past all the hanging lights. And guys, a new subscriber of mine, Nick, said that that's NIVKT, I think, said that I ought to have a competition, or not a competition, but I ought to ask you what my lion should be called. Now, I think that he ought to be called Sebastian. Nick thinks that he ought to be called Rory, because lions roar. He said a lot of people would probably want Simba, but I think he's a Sebastian sort of lion. Anyone got any good ideas for what my lion should be named? Please let me know. In the meantime, I shall meander back up to my hacienda. Oh, by the way, one thing I do want to show you guys is what I have found. Let me just put my... That's it. Now I know what I'm doing. I'm going to get my sword in hand under here. I went down because I wanted to make a mine, to do a bit of mining. So I came down here. I do think these bits of grass are pretty. Following down here, And look what I have found at the bottom here. Past lava pools. Not in there. Hang on, I'm in the wrong place as usual. Let's come up a bit more. On the wrong way. This is where my original mine was going. But then, I mean, this cable is absolutely riddled. Came along here. I have found not only a ravine, but also a mine shaft, which looks to be a pretty big mine shaft. I've lit some of it, and I found one chest which had absolutely nothing in it, just a few seeds and some bread. Now there were a few lights in here, so I do wonder whether anyone has been here before. But I don't know, so I thought I'd tell you guys that there is a mine shaft here. Isn't that fantastic? I think that mine shafts intersecting ravines are quite fabulous. I wonder what we could do with this area. Maybe a tour on a minecart. It would always be like a ghost ride with things spawning around you. So, we have found that next to us. Another useful thing to explore. But I must say that when you find a mine shaft next to an iron titan and all the stuff Dog has going, you actually wonder whether it is in fact worth mining it out, because unless you find diamonds in a chest, what can you find that isn't being produced more efficiently and more effectively through the Iron Titan and Dog's farms? So it's quite, you know, if you're at the beginning of a world, finding a mine shaft is really fantastic. But when you have this amount of automatic mines spread out in front of you, and it looks so fantastic, why haven't the lights come on? Have I done something wrong? Some of them are on and some of them are not on yet. Then you just wonder whether it's, you know, as exciting as it is when you first start a world. Oh, come on. Let me through. Anyway, on that note, I think I'm going to say, come round to the other side, I think, don't you? And then we can see the view I have from up here, which is absolutely glorious. So, bye-bye, guys.